Hello everybody, I just want to give you a quick little preview of the diamond painting I will be doing in my work in progress. I am taking a break from the 80 by 60 just because of my sinuses acting up and my eyes get heavy fast. I will be working on that later today, but I just thought this one would give me a break with my eyes, especially first thing in the morning for me. It's about 8:30 in the morning. So I just want to get a little close-up shot. I am holding the camera. I do all my videos through my phone. I do not have a webcam. I do not have any type of, I do have a camcorder, but I save those for special occasions for like Christmas, videotaping Christmas, even though it does take a little small SD card. But that's what I do it for. And I just think it's easier to do it on the phone. It's so fast to just upload it to YouTube. And in my previous video, I did tell you that it said how many diamonds you're gonna need. Well, I messed up. It says diamond number, and I thought that meant the number of diamonds you will need, but that's a lie. Because when I got to the number 3, sorry for shaking, and I got my trusty drill pen, yes, drill pen, no tweezers. When I got to the number 3, which is this bright orange right here, there is way more than 36. You can see that it outlined the penguin a lot. So I'm thinking that's just their own numbering system through this company called Shiny Diamond. And it says do not insulate. Anybody know what that means? I'm not sure. Like non-ironing, I know, is probably tell you that it will flatten itself out. But this is a little penguin that my sister sent me, so I thought we'll just do a little work in progress with this one. And hopefully complete it together and you can see what it looks like. But yeah, that's about it. And we had a very crazy day here yesterday at my intersection. And it's getting a little crazier because the holiday season is coming up. No one's paying attention. Sorry. No one's paying attention at the intersection. So we had a car accident yesterday and today. 2 people tried to pass the red light. Stopped in the middle of the intersection. You heard brakes screeching. And it's crazy, but we'll talk about that more, and I'll talk about other things. And I'm going to insert a picture of my dog Brutus and my cat Ninja we used to have, so you guys get to finally see what they look like. I know I talked about them in my other work in progress, if you've been watching me. And I do want to say thank you for any new subscribers. Thank you for sticking around with me. I'm trying to get better at this, slowly but surely. But let me know if you can in the comments anything you would like me to do better or work on, or if you even just like seeing my videos at all. I like some feedback. Don't be too harsh, please. No, I could take some criticism. But I just want to get better. I just want people to enjoy what I'm doing and enjoy. Like, I enjoy watching other people's unboxings and work in progress. And it's just good, especially me when I'm at home with a 4-year-old all day. It's really nice to feel like I'm talking to an adult. So I have my stuff all set up here. Only 2 diamonds left, 5 and 6. So see you on the flip side. Hello, I'm back. I'm drinking my iced coffee from a local dairy company called Kreider's because it tastes like coffee. It is mocha flavor. Turkey Hill is also big around here, but to me they're too sweet. But I just thought I'd give a little shout out to Kreider's. No one pays me. I'm not affiliated with anybody. I'm not that big of a YouTuber to the point where, you know, companies call me up. So I don't mind either. But yeah, so the car accident yesterday. I want to make sure I'm in frame here. Here we are. The car accident yesterday I was telling you guys about. Like I said, I think the woman in the minivan was going east, from what I can tell, because I missed it. I heard it upstairs while I was checking on my daughter because she was asleep until 9 o'clock in the morning. And this happened around 8:15 or 8:30. She looked like she was going eastbound on the main highway that I live on. It's a state-owned road, so state troopers had to get involved with this. She looked like she was going eastbound. The guy looked like he was taking a left right-hand turn to go south, and he was coming from west. And it looked like, in my opinion, because he was on the side road and she was still on the main road, that he was trying to take a turn, like I said, going south, probably misjudged how fast she was going and hit her on the driver's side. She did a 180, looked like she was going the wrong way on the main highway over here. So the volunteer firefighters came out first, which, to be honest, you know, these volunteer firefighters have a special place in my heart because I don't think they get really compensated for anything. These guys are putting their life on the line, but they're not even getting paid. And they might do it for a hobby. They might do it to socialize with other, you know, males and basically have fun, whatever. But it just, to me, it takes a special person to put their life on the line for free. And I do have respect for the ones that get paid. Yes, I do. But like I said, they're just a little special to me for someone to do that. But like 10, 15 minutes later, the state troopers came. They brought everything onto the side road, which is on the side of my house. So I had 2 state troopers parked in my driveway. I had volunteer firefighter vehicles parked outside the front, ambulance, 2 fire trucks. It was a mess. Now this is heavy truck traffic where I live at. So they moved everything to the side road. They had the side road blocked off. And even, you know, with everyone outside and all the commotion going on, you still get drivers that break the law and don't pay attention. So while they're trying to get these vehicles loaded on the tow trucks and get them out the way, and they had the road cut off so no one could turn down the side road, I was watching the traffic out front. And this one guy on his cell phone, not paying attention, the light turns red. The lady comes to a nice stop. He slams on his brake, and you could tell that he's in a mood. And dude, you're on your cell phone. You're breaking the law. You don't see the fire trucks still. You don't see the ambulance that are still out there. The volunteer firefighters are, you know, directing traffic, telling people they can't go down the side road, and you're getting upset. Be glad there wasn't a state trooper out front telling you pull over because I'm ticketing you because you're on your cell phone. You know, I don't talk on my cell phone when I'm driving. Only if someone calls, like my mom, and I think, oh man, is something happening? Then I go and I pick up and I put it on speakerphone, and then I tell her, you know, if it's not an emergency, I'll call her back as soon as I get home. I don't like being on my phone when I drive. You know, there's certain places to multitask, and a car is not one of them. That's how I feel. Anyway, at home you can multitask all you want. I don't think you're going to take someone's life multitasking at home compared to in the car. But, sorry, sniffles. But, you know, and then today, people are just trying to pass the red light. Trying to get somewhere fast that they probably don't want to be at anyway. That's how it was in Connecticut. No matter how fast you went, someone's always on your behind. Go 80 and people are not happy and flashing their lights trying to get to work, knowing they don't want to be at work. The majority of the people don't like their job. Only a certain few love their job, but you know, you're in a hurry and you don't think I'm always late. Maybe I should start leaving the house earlier. Hey, what a concept. I actually start thinking like an adult. Maybe leave a little earlier. But yeah, so that was yesterday. And next week I have a parent-teacher conference to go to for my older daughter. Yeah, I'm sighing because I don't know how that's going to be. But the youngest one still has school on Thursday and Friday, even though the schools are closed for the parent-teacher conference. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, my youngest one slept until 9 yesterday. And so I got all my cleaning and everything done. And before I do any diamond painting, I do my chores. Because it's like a treat. You did everything you're supposed to do. Now we reward you with diamond painting. But yeah, my husband, you know, he's part of this group at work. And there's one guy, going back to my rant about people, you know, driving like maniacs and not listening and not acting like adults. This one guy in the group was upset because at his job they go by a point system. So every time you're late is a point off of what, I'm not even sure how that works, but so he was complaining, I don't think you guys should be taking points off because I'm like a minute late. Listen to your sentence. A minute late. You're still late. No matter how long it is, a minute, 2 minutes. You know, my husband was telling him, if it takes you 20 minutes to get to work, why are you only giving yourself 20 minutes? You never know what's going to happen on the way to work. You know, leave 5 minutes earlier. Leave 10 minutes earlier. If you're here a little early, clock in a little early, start your job, you know, get things going. When I worked, I would get to work a half hour early just because I would have to go down, if anyone knows Connecticut, towards I-95. Now, I-95, we all know, is a parking lot between certain times. And so I would get to work a half hour earlier. You have to be there sometimes we opened at 6. I would get there at 5:30. We always had a skid of material that needed to get unloaded, broken down. It was material for customers that ordered the day before. It would come down from our main distribution center. So I would get everything separated, check all the packing slips, make sure everything was ready for certain customers who was coming first thing in the morning to pick up their orders. And if some customers are out there a little early, like at 5:45, and I got everything done, I will let them in early. I'm already clocked in. I'll let them in early, get them in and out quicker. Less customers I had to deal with, you know, before it would get really busy. And it was me and just one other person around 6. And sometimes it was just me because the other person was late. Traffic coming from the other way, I-95. No matter which way down I-95 you were getting to something. So I would get customers in early if I could. If everything was all set and done, come in, get the orders ready, get things going. And that would help me out because when I got a little busier and I was still the only one there, I had less to worry about. And I don't understand why it's such a big deal for people to do their job. Especially if you're already clocked in. Just get it going. No such thing as a free lunch, people. But, yep. I just don't understand people who are a lot older than me and can't grasp that concept to leave the house earlier to get to work on time. Yeah, so usually around this time of year, there's always accidents in front of my house. Between like Halloween and a little bit after Christmas, every 2 weeks there's something going on because people got too much on their mind and not paying attention. But me, I don't like going out around the holidays. This is why my shopping's done. Kmart's not too far away from me, so I could pick up my layaway. Walmart's a little further down the road in the opposite direction. And there's always traffic by where Walmart is, so I can just imagine around Christmas time. I am trying not to, be honest, go near Walmart at all. Near the end of December. I mean, near the beginning of December. Just too much, too crazy. But yeah. Parent-teacher conference next week. Ooh. So the schools are all closed for students because the teachers take those 2 days to meet with every parent. You sign up for an appointment and then you talk to the teacher. So mine is, I think, Thursday at 1:40 or something like that. And on Thursday, the little one has school for 2 hours, but it starts at 9:15, so I don't have to worry about anything overlapping. It would have been awesome if I knew that ahead of time that they were open, that I could probably got an earlier appointment and didn't have to have her with me. Because she is high energy. And I want to say this to you mothers out there. Okay, you moms out there, we all like to have that saying, I hope your kids like you when they get older. Don't say that to your little boys, okay? Because your little boys are going to have kids, and their wives are going to get stuck with them, unless you don't like their wives. But, oh, my daughter is high energy, but my husband told me he was 2 times worse than her with his energy. But still, I'm stuck with it during the day more than he is. No, I don't mind. She's a good girl. They're both good girls. My teenagers, though, is just in that attitude stage. Attitude, trying to make me look stupid in front of people sometimes, or what I say, she tries to challenge all the time, and I just look at her and I'm like, you're just making yourself look rude. Like I told her, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say it at all. That's an old term we had growing up. Maybe your generation needs to learn it. And it's funny because we were talking last night, and I don't know how the conversation got started, but it was about something to do with money. I forgot what it was. It was nothing big or anything. But my husband said to her at the kitchen table, we would live really comfortable if your mother was still working. If your mom was working full time. And he said, I don't want that because nothing around the house will get done. It would be hard for anyone to pitch in and do things. The cleaning, having to come home after work at 8 to 10 hours and having to cook dinner, then clean up after dinner, wash clothes. No one wants to deal with that. And of course, her response, and it's famous for her generation, it seems like, oh, just hire her a maid. So I look at her and I go, hire a maid. All right. Then I got to hire someone to watch your sister. So I'm just working to pay other people to do things that I could stay home and do myself. Does it make any sense? I was like, we won't hire a maid. I said, if you want, I'll go back to work now. You'll have to help with all the cleaning. All the cleaning. That means you will help wash clothes. You will help wash the floor. You will help clean the nasty toilets. You can help with all that. And then, of course, her response is, you turn everything into a lecture. I said, I'm a mom. I'm supposed to, first of all. But second of all, you don't even keep your room clean. I tell you, I don't care how much of a mess you make your room just before you go to sleep at night. Tidy it up. I'm not even asking her to make her bed. I just want stuff off the floor so I could vacuum. She can't even do that. And that's what I told her. If you can't do that, what makes you think you're going to help me if I ever have to go back to work full time? And she didn't say nothing. But that's why I said part-time. Because like I said, no one's really going to help. My husband's job is very physical, heavy lifting all the time. He's not going to want to do nothing like that. And sometimes he works Saturdays, so it's not like he can help me out on a Saturday. So it kind of makes no sense. So that's why I said part-time, becoming a lunch lady. And I could still come home while the kids are still in school, get whatever I have to get done, get dinner going. They get off the school bus. Hey! It's like I wouldn't mind getting a regular part-time job if I had to. But my 13-year-old don't really pay attention to her sister when she watches her for me when I mow the lawn half the time. So I don't know if I can trust her watching her sister for me when I have to work a part-time job and they have no school. That's the hard part. Let me move you over here. There you go. Because one day I was mowing the lawn. Yes, I mow the lawn also here. My previous video, I told you guys that. I mow my lawn and my neighbor's lawn, and it takes about 2 hours. I'm itching to do it today instead of doing my diamond painting right now. But it takes like 2 hours, and the little one's only there for about 2 hours. So by the time with travel and everything, it's like an hour and a half of me sitting at home. So it is what it is. But one day I was out there mowing the lawn, and the little one comes outside with a nightgown on, No little underwear on her butt. Her shoes are on. She comes outside with her jammies on, putting her arms up in the air. Hi, Mom! And I was so glad no one saw her tushy. And I was like, get back in the house. Where is your sister? Well, my oldest one told me she was in the bathroom. But my oldest one, I've caught her a couple times. I'll ask her to watch her for me so I can mow the lawn, and she doesn't really pay attention to her. You know how it is with older siblings and younger siblings, and do I have to? I know how that is. I was a her at one time in my life. Sometimes I wanted to do things with my younger sisters, and sometimes I didn't want to be bothered. But I don't force her to play with her sisters. I don't force her to do anything with her sister. So you can watch her from me once a week, once every 2 weeks when the grass starts slowing down. Watch her for like 2 hours for me. It's not going to kill you. And she don't understand the concept of helping people. I really don't understand where she gets it from. Like one day she goes to me, why do you mow the neighbor's lawn? I said, because they need it mowed. They don't have a lawnmower. They're older than me. They don't, can't do as much as I can do at my age. And she goes, do they pay you? I said, no, they don't give me anything. They don't give you anything. She said, so you just do it for free? That makes no sense. I said, doing something out of kindness of your heart don't mean you need to get paid. I just do it to help out. I don't expect anything. I don't think I deserve anything. I just decided one day just to do it. It's not like they asked me to do it. If someone asks you to do it, then in a way you can understand getting compensated for your time. But she didn't ask me. I just saw for like 2-3 weeks that the lawn wasn't getting mowed. It was getting really high. So I decided, maybe it's time for me to help out. And then this, doing it for 2 summers. This is my 2nd summer. And about a month ago, or a little over a month ago, she came to my door and she gave me a thank you card with $25 gift certificate to the gas station to fill up the gas, to fill up the lawnmower, and a gift certificate to Subway. And that was nice. They didn't have to do that at all. But I still had a thank you card. It's on my piano. And it reminds me that even when you think no one is watching and no one sees what you're doing, except for maybe your family, that someone's watching and someone is very happy about what you're doing. And we live in a 2-family house, and there is a little apartment next door. And I was helping out that neighbor next door. She's in her 50s, but something happened. She got mad about something, upset about something. I still don't know what it is. And she doesn't want me touching her side of the lawn anymore, so I don't touch her side of the lawn anymore. I don't know what it is, but she just got grumpy about something. Stopped saying good morning to us when we say good morning. So now I just don't talk to her. I'm not letting people like that bring me down. That's what I was trying to tell my oldest daughter. You keep walking around with a grump face on, you're going to wonder why no one wants to talk to you. Me, I don't like being around negative people. I think that sucks your energy. I'd rather be happy. Who don't want to be happy? Let me know. Unless you're grumpy from the 7 Dwarves, I don't understand why you wouldn't want to be happy. Life's too short to be grumpy about everything. And she don't understand about me and my husband. She's like, well, sometimes you do things that upset Daddy, and sometimes Mommy does things that upset you, Daddy, but you guys don't really get mad at each other or blah, 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 blah. I was like, it takes so much energy to argue about small stuff. I got better things to worry about. We all do little things that kind of, bugs the other person sometimes. My husband does something that I don't really like, or it's something a little annoying. I just roll my eyes and be like, whatever. It's nothing big. It's not like, you know, he's spending all the money before the rent's paid or something. It's small, stupid things. It's nothing big. You just gotta learn to pick your battles. And some people just, they do that. They blow every little thing out of proportion. They always act like nothing's ever good enough for them. And it's like, get over it. This is life. Nothing's ever gonna work out. This is how it happens. You gotta take it a certain way. You waste all your energy and drain all your happiness because of little things every day. I just don't know how people do it. You know, this is my little happiness right now. Talking and doing my diamond painting. I used to talk to myself a lot before I started recording. People probably think I was crazy, like my kids or my husband, or usually I just try to talk to myself in my head or something. But I just like how the whole diamond painting community, no one's really, you know, we don't make it a competition, we don't treat each other a certain way, and we don't put each other down. We try to be very supportive, and I like that. So many things these days are so, everyone's so, I don't even go on Facebook anymore. I know some people have diamond painting pages and groups. I just don't want to go on Facebook in general anymore. Too much drama, too much about politics. I don't like going on and seeing everyone just argue about everything. Life is just, you know, it is what it is. Just tired of it. So much hate. So this is why I like watching diamond painting videos. Because everyone's so nice and everyone just wants to share and everybody just wants to be happy. And that's what I want to be. So I'm sorry if I'm bringing anybody down with what I'm saying.